Wanted to do a quick video to go over my newest Knight Rider Lite version 5.1. Now this is a newer version, but you know, I do have versions 6 and 7 and 8, and I'll kind of explain what's different about this one. I had my original version 2.7, which the processor is no longer available. That was more of my economy version, so that was going to be replaced by what I called my version 5. And the problem with that is the version 5, the processor is more expensive, and also it takes a lot longer to build because there's a lot more components. It's built completely different. Scans are better. It has better fade effect, 34 scans, better remote control. I'll show all that in the video at the end here. But the main difference here, or the main problem I had, was any light I always build is the LEDs. When you buy a LED of any color, like red, blue, purple, they're really, really expensive. A purple LED is about $70 to $100 just for enough LEDs to make this. That doesn't include the processor, everything else I have to put into this thing. So the problem I had to solve also was the lead time. I only stock red LEDs, so if someone wanted a purple or an amber, it would take 3 weeks or so for the LEDs to come in. And you know, the colored LEDs, especially purple, are not that bright. So what I did now is I'm actually building them in white for this version 5.1. The white LEDs here are about 3 times brighter than what my red ones were. I mean, the only difference in the past was when I went to a version 6, I used 200 smaller LEDs, which were pretty bright, but now that's kind of obsolete because this thing is really, really bright with these white LEDs. There's 68 total when you go to both light bars. 17 positions per scan, meaning 17 across, so every LED has its own output. They all have their own transistor power, so it's really bright. And then to change the color, basically I just have different color films. So if I want to do orange, you know, I throw an orange film, I cut it, put it on there, there's a cover. Now that's only one layer. I usually go a couple layers to make it a little deeper orange. And so that's just a quick little show. I mean, of course it'll be cut, the cover will be on, the sides will be encased in, so there's no light shining up the sides. They'll come out the front only, and it'll come out really nice, and it's a lot cheaper to build that way, and it's a lot quicker. So I stock the white ones, I change the film, it's a quick turnaround, and everybody's happy. Okay, so as it goes for scans, the version 5.1, version 6, 7, and 8 are pretty much exactly the same. They all have the exact scans, the same 34 scans. They use the same remote control. There's a 4-button control. You can do a scan up, scan down. They're also available with Android control, so it really simplifies things because my version 2.7 didn't have Android control. The processor couldn't handle it. So now I'm going to run and show a video here of version 6 because the scans are exactly the same, and it looks better when you actually show it in the car instead of just doing a desktop showing here. So I will run the version 6 scans. If you've seen it before, don't worry about watching. And thanks again for watching.